Hello everybody, this is Carolyn Lacey from the Kimberley. Here I am again with another journal, and this time I've made a little box to put it into. It's just one of those little $1.30 boxes from the post office that I've collaged and covered with lace. And just prettied it up with all sorts of layers. A lot of the lace I've got from Linda McPherson, who has a Facebook page called Gems Paper Craft. If you don't know it, pop over there and have a look. This is a design team project for ValiaCraftStudio, and it's called Retro Elegance. I got very excited when I saw this kit because I knew straight away I could put lots of lace in it. And just as a little point of interest, I challenged Mary Castles, who also has a YouTube channel and has done a few lace haul videos, to trying to come up with more lace than me in her journal. She's also part of the design team for Valia Craft. So here's hoping. Okay, and that little bit of bling was from Wendy Yates, and I just lifted up and it's just the box there, and the inside I've left that empty so that whoever receives this can just add a few photos or other bits and pieces as they like. And then I've made one of my book boards that I make to write on, so they just slip under the pages and makes it easier to write on these pages. Oh. The book's just in there. I haven't been able to get any tissue paper as yet, so my husband came up with the idea of using crepe paper, and I thought that worked quite well. I just tied it up with the seam binding. I love this seam binding. I've been getting it from Which Craft Do You Do? And I haven't been able to get any from Amazon, so thank you, Caro, for supplying us Australian journalers. And I've started off with my little layered covers, which I actually really like doing. Bit of bling there, lots of bling, lots of laces. And this is it. This is the first open page spread. Vals done a lovely job with this digital kit. Lots of nice colours, lots of ephemera. Her kits, I find, are always good value for money. She has a lot in them, and that's the front cover. And we turn over, and this is the start of the signature. I've only done one signature. I actually did leave enough room in the spine for 2 signatures, but as usual, I've filled it up with too many pieces of ephemera. So, and tags, envelopes, all those sorts of things. And so I found just doing the one signature is enough. More seam binding just to match up with the colours over here. One of Val's lovely corner pockets. They lay nice and flat, these pockets. A little tag there. I just made little journaling cards out of some of the scrap pieces that were left over after I did the pages. Nice little pieces of ephemera in there. All of these tags and cards are backed with coffee dyed paper, and I enjoy playing around with my printer and upsizing some of the things. This is an advertisement out of an old 1920s magazine for Indian cloth. A couple of the banners just put together there with a little paper clip. More of the ephemera. I've left a lot of blank pages in this, just embellished them with a bit of lace or some sort of bling. So it's got lots of writing space, but you can see how the writing board, how it really works underneath there. Someone can write on there easily enough. Another little pocket, a bit of embellishment. After I challenged Mary to the lace challenge, I had to go back in and add a few more pieces. It's another old advertisement out of the magazine. Just a bit of layering with cheesecloth and embellishments there. More lace there. What I like about Vals, some of her pages, are that whatever scraps you have left, they're very easy to turn into little journaling cards. This is an old Hallmark envelope that I had. I just coffee dyed it, but I haven't done anything to it. It was so pretty, I just thought it looked good on its own. Added a bit of old script writing there. I find that if you use this watercolour paper to print on, it just roughs up really easily. And I've watched a lot of YouTubes, and most people say use scissors, or they have these little paper rougher things that they buy. But I actually use a quick unpick, and it's very easy. You just get the handle and rough it up, and it works really well. Or a seam ripper, you might call it, not a quick unpick. More ephemera here. Just a bit more gauze, some little scrappy bits in there, just as extra little tags, little spots, the right little secrets. This lovely lady here, I really like her, and I've just put a bit of the eyelash trim on her hat to make it look like ostrich feathers. More ephemera in there. Here she is again. Another lace pocket. She was in the pages of embellishments in the kit. I've just layered it with a bit of ephemera there and a piece of doily, tags, and one of the file folders out of the kit. Another bit of bling. Lots of writing spaces. More pockets and library cards, things like that. I find putting a little piece of lace on this tracing paper, it just helps hold it down in place better. It's a nice old piece of broad round glaze there. Another one of the pockets. Little envelope I've made, and this is another ad out of that old magazine, hosiery ad. They used to wear lovely silk stockings in those days. Some more ads. This is a net curtain ad. Scranton lace curtains, and so I've added a bit of old curtain there and small pieces of doily with old French ephemera. Another embellishment out of the kit there on my embossed paper that I've made. Some more tags and images. Vals used really lovely images in this kit. Particularly I love the vintage cars and ladies together. Some little old buttons there. These are all authentic old buttons. Little layered collage here in the corner. This is another little pocket started here. Bits and pieces in it. And then I just put a big tag in the back there. Another pocket. And this is just a altered envelope here, so I've put her in there behind the clear window. Another tag there. Just cut up some of the leftover pieces and made little tags with them. As I've said, the colours are lovely, they all go well together. It just fits in there. A bit more lace. And of course, where would the ladies be without the gentlemen? So in my old magazines, I found these ads, so I thought I'd add them in because there's always a gentleman in the picture. So that's an old Cadillac, a 1928 Cadillac advertisement, an old 1928 Lincoln, and of course a pair of exquisite boots. They wore beautiful things in those days, didn't they? And these little paper clips, my husband just turns the ends over for me with his jewellery pliers that he has. And it just tizzes them up a little bit. Nothing too difficult about that. And then there's another file card there with the last little tag in there. I've just put that little circle on a swing just for a little bit of interest. And of course that brings us to the back, and I love this image. It's my favourite, which I've downsized and used on the box. Put a bit more lace on the spine. And there she is, Retro Elegance. She's a very elegant lady, isn't she? Thank you very much, and Mary, I hope you enjoy the challenge. Thank you.